Monday, June 27th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Had a nice little break from the humidity of the weekend, especially on Saturday, but now we're back into that warm and muggy type of air. We're also back to scattered shower and thunderstorm chances here over the next couple of days before some more weather changes take place later on this week. Let's start off with a look at the storm report map from yesterday and last night. A good number of severe weather reports, especially wind damage. And two really clusters of those storm reports, one in especially Alabama and Georgia, another back in the Plain States. The Alabama and Georgia activity occurring mainly yesterday afternoon into yesterday evening. The Plain States activity was really evening and overnight. And still some pretty intense thunderstorms at the time I'm cutting this video, which is during the 5 a.m. hour on this Monday morning, back in the plains in the Midwest. Pretty good line of storms in eastern Illinois, a couple other clusters of intense storms in Missouri, northeastern Nebraska. That'll probably roll into Kansas City a little bit later this morning. Still some active severe weather, a severe thunderstorm watch, and several severe thunderstorm warnings as well. There's your temperature map this morning. Parts of Oklahoma are still sitting at 90 degrees, and those are 4 a.m. Central Time readings. For our regions, mainly low 70s, a few upper 60s mixed in, but back to pretty muggy conditions overall as well. There's your upper air chart off the European this afternoon. What you need to focus on here is this disturbance up in the northern plains that's dropping southeast. That's driving a cold front that'll push into our region by tomorrow night. Now, notice the main energy is well off to our north, but I think the front itself will be enough, rather, to give us a pretty good coverage of thunderstorms tomorrow, and then later on this week we try to stay in this northwest flow, which would keep the air a little bit drier than what we're seeing today and tomorrow, and greatly limit our thunderstorm chances overall. Okay, so let's go to the GFS, and this is what it prints out for evening activity. So I do think scattered showers and thunderstorms across the region this afternoon and into this evening. Could linger for a while tonight as well. Highs in the low 90s for much of the Piedmont. Could be some upper 80s in a couple spots in the northwest Piedmont. Now tomorrow, with that front approaching, I'm going to go with a good coverage of showers and thunderstorms. Not an all-day rain, not a washout, but just a pretty good chance, especially of afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. But then we do get into some drier air by Wednesday, so probably Wednesday's thunderstorm chances relegated to areas east and south of Interstate 95. And then everybody looking dry on Thursday, lots of sunshine. Lows backing down into the 60s for Thursday and Friday morning. There's Friday, also looks dry. Then the heat builds a little bit by Saturday, probably up toward the mid-90s in many spots for Saturday afternoon. Still looks mainly dry Saturday, but I'll bring back in the chance of some thunderstorms by the time we get to Sunday, and this is for the 4th of July on Monday. So some scattered afternoon storms Sunday and Monday, highs remaining in the 90s. All right, in the tropics, this is the area to watch right around the Yucatan Peninsula. This is the area that I mentioned toward the tail end of last week, that some of the modeling was developing something here, mainly in the Bay of Campeche. And really, a lot of the models still do spin up something here in the southern Gulf of Mexico over the next few days. But whatever can develop would likely just get pushed into northern Mexico. And if anything did develop, probably the biggest problem with this would be inland flooding problems here in the mountainous terrain of northern Mexico. So we'll see how that unfolds, but at the moment doesn't look like a huge threat outside of the flooding potential that might unfold later this week in Mexico. All right, that is it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great Monday, and God bless.